Insomnia can be temporary, or it can be long-term. But regardless of how long you have to deal with it for, it's never fun. In this video we will give you some ideas for how to treat your insomnia naturally, without medication. At some point, or another, most of us will experience a short unpleasant bout of insomnia. Often, it's the result of stress, or a change in routine, like a new work schedule, or having a baby. Or medications that mess with sleep, like antidepressants, blood pressure meds, allergy meds, and corticosteroids. The good news is that usually, once you find a way to deal with the situation, your sleep pattern will get back to normal. But other times, insomnia can become a long-term thing. Sometimes, that can happen as the result of a more serious health condition, like depression, anxiety, or sleep apnea. Other times, insomnia can stem from crappy sleep habits, like eating too many heavy snacks before bed, sleeping in an uncomfortable environment, or staying glued to your smartphone or tablet all night long. Either way, missing out on sleep leaves you feeling exhausted, irritable, and generally unable to function during the day. And over time, it can put you at risk for health issues like obesity, high blood pressure, heart disease, and diabetes. But no matter how long your insomnia lasts for, there's usually a way to deal with the root of the problem and start sleeping better. And fortunately, there are plenty of options to consider. Restrict your sleep. If you find yourself lying awake in bed trying to make yourself fall asleep, that action forms an association in your brain between sleeplessness and your bed, which only contributes to insomnia. Instead of staring at the ceiling or trying to count sheep, get up and go to a different space, and do an activity that relaxes you, like reading or listening to calming music. The goal is to maximize the amount of time you're in bed actually sleeping, rather than worrying about sleeping. Practice better sleep hygiene. There are lots of small things you can do to practice better sleep hygiene. Try to go to bed, and wake up at the same time, even on weekends. We know, it's hard. Avoid caffeine late in the day, as well as alcohol, which may make you sleepy when you first drink it, but can contribute to insomnia after its effects wear off. Also, if you're prone to chronic insomnia, try not to nap during the day. Turn off all electronics at least 1 or 2 hours before bedtime. This is extremely challenging for many people, but research confirms that constant screen time, especially late into the evening, may interfere with the quality and quantity of sleep. The light from devices will have your brain thinking it's not time for bed. Then the stress of reading emails or watching shows adds cortisol to the bloodstream, which further interferes with sleep. You can take the hour before going to bed to take a hot bath, or drink a cup of chamomile tea, which can be helpful in slowing your mind and body down. Using sunlight to promote healthy melatonin production. The sun might force you awake in the morning, but it's also essential for helping you achieve restful sleep at night. That's because your body relies on natural light to figure out what time it is, and determine whether to pump out energizing hormones, or ones that leave you feeling relaxed and sleepy, like melatonin. In other words, daylight helps your body's natural clock know when to feel awake, and when to feel tired. When our pineal gland is triggered by light, especially sunlight, it sends signals, and releases wake-promoting hormones. A simple walk to the mailbox every morning could really benefit someone who is suffering from insomnia. When your hypothalamus, the gland responsible for regulating sleep and energy levels, senses a change in light, it tells your body to ramp up, or ramp down its production of the sleep hormone melatonin. During the day, you feel energized and alert because you don't produce much melatonin. At night, you produce more, so you feel sleepy. One way to keep everything on schedule is by flooding your body with light as soon as you get out of bed, which sends a clear message to your body that it's time to wake up. Try opening your blinds, exercising outside, or even going sans sunglasses on your way to work. And throughout the day, keep the natural light flowing. Sit near a window at work, or hang out outside during your lunch break. On the weekends, plan a picnic, or take a hike instead of watching Netflix and chilling on the couch all afternoon. Food and diet. It might seem surprising, but the things that you eat and drink could play a role in whether you drift off to sleep soundly or spend half the night tossing and turning. In fact, many edibles actually contain chemical properties that can make you feel relaxed or drowsy. To help fight insomnia, consider adding some of these foods to your dinner menu or noshing on them for a nighttime snack. Cheese. Cheese is rich in tryptophan. Tryptophan is an amino acid that's needed to produce the neurotransmitter serotonin, which your body needs in order to feel relaxed and sleepy. Almonds. Almonds are a good source of both calcium and magnesium, two minerals that experts say are important for achieving quality sleep. Also rich in tryptophan. Bananas. The yellow fruits have everything going for them. They're rich in sleep-promoting carbohydrates and tryptophan, but that's not all. Bananas also contain potassium and magnesium, which can help promote muscle relaxation. But eating the right stuff isn't the only way that food impacts your sleep, though. Steering clear of the wrong edibles and drinkables is equally important. Coffee and other caffeine-rich stuff. It might go without saying, but we're going to say it anyway. Coffee can stay in your system for as long as 6 hours, which means that even a late afternoon cup could have an impact on your sleep. If you're aiming to get to bed by 11, avoid coffee and other high caffeine things like black tea, cola, and dark chocolate after 5 p.m. Spicy foods. One study found that when people who consumed hot condiments before bed took longer to fall asleep and achieved less restful sleep compared to when they skipped the stuff. Researchers aren't totally sure why spicy foods mess with your sleep, but it could be because they raise your body temperature. Fatty foods. People who eat high-fat fare tend to be more sleep-deprived compared to those who eat less of the stuff. That could be because heavy, greasy food is harder on your digestive system, and is more likely to cause sleep-stealing stomach discomfort. Exercise. Why is working out seemingly so beneficial? It could have to do with exercise's ability to promote feelings of relaxation, and reduce feelings of stress, anxiety, and depression. Staying active might also help to keep your body's natural sleep-wake cycle in sync. Think about the days when you're running around all day, or after you've wrapped up a really tough workout. Don't you just feel more tired on those days? It's just easier to fall asleep when you're more tired from exercising. For best results, exercise in the morning or evening, but avoid intensive exercise after dinner. Mindful meditation. The positive effects of mindfulness on well-being are well documented, and include reducing stress, boosting resilience, improving mood, and even enhancing immunity. However, mindfulness may also have an improving effect on sleep. A study on mindfulness techniques in people with chronic insomnia found that mindful meditation interventions reduce total wake time in subjects. The study authors recommended mindfulness as a viable treatment alternative to traditional treatments. Countless free and paid-for mindfulness apps, videos, and podcasts are available online. People wishing to try mindfulness may also prefer to do a course, join a local weekly class, or go on a retreat. They can also build this practice into physical exercise, such as yoga or Tai Chi. Natural remedies to promote sleep. As for natural remedies, the herb valerian has long been used as a mild sedative that can help with sleep problems. Valerian, Valeriana officinalis, is a herbal home remedy, brewed as a tea or taken as a supplement, that is commonly used to reduce anxiety, improve sleep quality, and act as a sedative. Clinical trials of valerian have had inconsistent results for insomnia. Studies measuring sleep quality have found no difference between people taking valerian and those taking a placebo. However, a sizable number of people in the studies anecdotally reported that their sleep quality improved with valerian. Valerian is thought to affect levels of one of the calming neurotransmitters in the body, gamma-aminobutyric acid. It also relieves muscle spasms and is thought to help alleviate menstrual period pain. Valerian is typically taken an hour before bed. A standard dose is 450 mg. If taken during the day, valerian may result in drowsiness. It is often taken in 2 to 3 300 mg doses with meals. Another natural substance that may be helpful is melatonin. Melatonin is a hormone that makes you feel tired. Your body produces melatonin naturally and usually ramps up production around bedtime. However, if you think your insomnia is because you're not producing enough melatonin at night, you can purchase a melatonin supplement and take it about an hour before bed. A scientific review found mixed results. While studies showed that people who took melatonin supplements fell asleep faster and stayed asleep longer, there wasn't consensus on whether this was clinically significant. That means while melatonin had some effects on insomnia, scientists aren't sure if it really makes a difference in the lives of people with insomnia. Melatonin is generally thought to be safe for a short period of time, but its long-term safety has yet to be confirmed. It's always best to work with your doctor when considering taking melatonin. If none of these home remedies work for you, it's worth visiting a doctor, who can help you figure out how to effectively treat your sleeping troubles. Further treatments like cognitive behavioral therapy, light therapy, or prescription medication may be necessary. Chronic insomnia can be a symptom of another condition, such as depression, heart disease, sleep apnea, lung disease, hot flashes, or diabetes. Think of insomnia as a wake-up call, and ensure that you get early treatment for potentially serious conditions. If you like our content, please consider to like and share. Leave comments below and subscribe to stay updated with us. See you next time.